Okay, good morning. Welcome to Math Ideas
83.
83. We are almost up to 100. Can you believe it?
Whoa.
So today we saw this really neat problem in our Olympiad book, which I'm just going to try to show you, but it's right on the fold. So let me unfold. So it's a counting problem where you have to count some blocks in a block tower. So we decided we would build a block tower and see if we could count the number of blocks in it. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, great. Let's see. Let's talk about how you count things like this. What's a good process for counting things like this?
Systematically.
Okay. Systematically is a good way to go. And what does that mean, systematically?
You count from the bottom up or the top down.
Or from the sides, too. So you can either go from the bottom up, but in this case it's a little hard to see how many are on the bottom. You can go from the top down, or you could go from any of the sides. So how would you like to do this one?
From the top.
From the top down. Okay, great. Well, first of all, we have to figure out how many layers does this have. Actually, let me erase. I'll just have to write small on the side. How many layers up? How high is the tallest block? Can you count that and see how high up it is?
It's one layer. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. There's 5 layers.
Very good. Our little tower has 5 layers. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does that show up on camera? Yeah, I guess it does, just barely. Okay. So we're going to have to count the number of blocks on each layer. So we'll call the top layer layer number 5. So how many blocks are on the top layer?
1.
1. Okay, well, that was easy.
Mm-hmm.
You think the next layers are going to be that easy?
Well...
Okay, so we got this 1 block. Now we have to figure out how many are on layer 4. How do we do that?
Well, you know, these 2 blocks are showing, and that block on top has to be sitting on something.
Right, exactly. Very good. We have 2 blocks that you can see, this block, and then our block that was on the top has to be on top of some other block. So we know there's 3 on that layer. Okay, good job. All right, now the 3rd layer. Okay, so what can you tell me about the 3rd layer?
There's 2 blocks that you can see.
Right, exactly, the green one and the blue one.
Now there's some blocks that are hidden from you. These 3 have to be sitting on something.
That's right. So there's 2 you can see, and then these other 3 blocks have to be on top of something. So how many blocks is that total on the 3rd layer of our little tower? There's 2 we can see plus 3 that are hidden.
5.
5. 2 plus 3 is 5. Very good. Okay, now, hey, we're almost done. We only have 2 more layers to go. So, how many are on the 2nd layer now?
There's 2 you can see.
2 we can see, and
And you know, these blocks, this block,
okay. There's 2 we can see, and all 5 of the blocks from the prior layer have to be on top of something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's 2 plus, how many are hidden?
2 plus...
How many blocks did we have on the previous layer?
On the previous layers, on the previous layer is 5.
Okay, so we had 5 blocks on the previous layer. So there's 2 new ones we can see and 5 hidden ones. So 2 plus 5 is?
7.
7. Very good. Okay, and then on the bottom layer, how many new blocks are there on the bottom layer that we can see?
On the bottom layer, there's 3.
There's 3 new ones that we can see. And how many blocks are hidden from us on the bottom layer?
All 9 blocks from previous layers.
Not 9. How many were on the previous layer? How many were on layer 2?
Oh, 7.
7. So there's 3 new ones we can see, plus there were 7 on the on the previous layer. So how many blocks is that? 3 plus 7 is?
10.
10. Okay. 10. There we go. Okay, so we have to add 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 10, and that's how many blocks we should have. Whoa. So 1 plus 3 is?
4.
4 plus 5 is?
9.
9 plus 7 is?
16.
16 plus 10 is?
26.
26. So we think there's 26 blocks here. Okay, that's what we counted. Okay, you ready to check and see?
Yeah.
Let's take all our blocks apart. And let's see if we can count them. Okay, let's just put them in groups of 5.
Here's 5.
Okay, did you make a good group of 5? All right, awesome. Is that another group of 5? Ooh, thank you. Okay, and then one last group of 5, and then we have 1 left over. So let's see how many that is. Okay, do you know how to count by 5s?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26.
Hey, high five. Just what we thought. Good job. That is a good tower block counting problem. Is that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.